All attractive, Prabhuji.
All attractive. Who said that?
Madhuri Gopi, Prabhuji.
Amazing. Akarshayati iti Krishna. Krishna means all attractive. And he is ever youthful. If you see an old lady or old man, you are not attractive. But if you see a young man or young lady, you become attractive. But Krishna is supremely attractive, infinitely attractive. Second thing is Krishna is a wonderful linguist. Linguist means one who can speak all the languages. Linguist means one who can speak all the languages. Krishna can speak all the worldly languages, including that of animals. Excuse me. The old ladies of Vrindavan, they were surprised. So Krishna, he can speak a nice language with gopis. With devatas, he speak, what is the language of Vrindavan? Vraj. Vraj language. So with gopis, he can speak Vraj. And with devatas, he can speak Sanskrit. He can speak to animals in their own language, like cows and buffaloes. Similarly, with the birds, other birds and parrots from Kashmir can speak Kashmiri language. Hare Krishna. Amazing. Then this old lady of Raj, she got a doubt. How Krishna learned all these wonderful languages? So Krishna can speak all the languages. Language of frogs, language of peacocks. Krishna can speak any language. Otherwise, if he has a devotee, if he has a devotee in Africa, Krishna doesn't need a translator. Swahili language. Krishna can speak any language. And Krishna is a truthful. Means a person whose word of honor is never forgotten, even never forsaken. Then is called truthful. I know he gave a promise to Draupadi, what is her name? Kunti. What is the promise he gave? I will bring all your sons back. I'll bring all your sons back from the battle. After battle was over, Krishna brought all the 5 sons back. Haribol, amazing. Anyone has any other example? So that is what's called. So Kunti is telling even sunshine may become cool one day, or moonshine may become hot one day. But our Krishna, my Lord, your promise will never fail. And one day, Krishna went with Bhima and Arjun and they challenged Jarasandha. They challenged Jarasandha. So what is that? So Jarasandha was very charitable. So Jarasandha had this one vow. Any charity Brahmins would ask, he'll give. So one day three Brahmins came. He had this, I know what is that? So who are these? First of all, what is that? Jarasandha is the one who arrested 16,000 women. He arrested 2,000 kings. And he was giving trouble. So Krishna decided to release these kings. Everyone is listening or not? Can you hear me? So Jarasandha, he has one quality. He would give charity to Brahmins. So Krishna knew that. So Krishna went with Arjuna and Bhima, and we want charity. Jarasandha said, these shoulders are very powerful. Brahmins don't have that type of powerful shoulders. How? And these guys are looking very dress-wise Brahmins, but the qualities and features like Kshatriyas. But anyway, they came as Brahmins, so it's my duty to give them whatever they ask. He said, what do you want? Immediately Krishna said, as soon as this, I'll give you charity, no problem. So he agreed, I'll give you charity. Whatever you want, I'll give you. But tell me who you are. Immediately Krishna said. He removed his, what do you call it? What is that? So Krishna revealed he removed his disguise and he revealed, I am Krishna. And this is Arjuna and Bhim. We want to fight with you. Granted. Jarasandha said, all right. He said, I can fight with Bhim. Arjuna is a small boy. I defeated you. So I prefer to fight with Arjuna. So Krishna did not hide the truth. What do you think? So another thing is a pleasing talker. Pleasing talker. Pleasing talker means so Krishna, actually one time I asked this question to devotees. Of all the animals Krishna subdued or killed, which animal you are scared most? You're scared with most. Let us see, we'll see what.
Snake, Prabhuji.
Snake, okay. Anybody else? One more name. Krishna did not kill Kaliya though.
Dhenukasur, Prabhuji.
Why Dhenukasur?
Because being a horse, he was being rude, and horse is supposed to be a very nice animal.
No, Dhenukasur is not. What animal you said, Dhenukasur?
Donkey. Ass, Prabhuji, donkey.
As yeah. So they're not supposed to hurt others, right?
No, but then why it is scary? Actually, Arishtasur. Arishtasur's his hoof, not hoof, what do you call hump, is touching the clouds. And Arishtasur's sound was so loud, ladies were having miscarriages. But nothing was more what is that? I forget. Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Aristasur, when he was loudly making noise, the ladies were having miscarriages. But yes, honestly speaking, most cruel is what is his name? Kalia. 101 hoods. So Krishna, what he did, he kicked, and Kalia vomited all the venom. So what is that? When Krishna subdued Kalia, then Kalia, what is that? So Krishna defeated Kali. You know what happened? Krishna started dancing on the Kali, kicking. So the wives were devotees, Nagapatnis. You know what is that verse? Nagapatnis, Kaliya. यहाँ सब लीला पहले गोविंदा चरण जय द्विज पत्नी जय नाग कन्यका यहाँ सब लीला पहलो श्रीनंदनंदना. So what is why Krishna was kicking on the Krishna's 7-8-year-old soft. Kaliya is so spaciously, so long. So, but Krishna, after subduing Kaliya, he was speaking sweetly. So he approached Kaliya, Krishna approached Kaliya and said, "My dear king of snakes, I gave you so much trouble. Please don't feel bad with me. Don't feel, pain with me. Actually, because I'm duty bound to protect the cows, the animals, I kill you. Otherwise, I don't have any enmity." So Krishna, actually, when Krishna taught a lesson to Indra comes down, Krishna says, "Indra, I'm sorry, I've given you a lot of trouble." Krishna. Amazing. So Krishna is telling Kaliya, "I'm sorry, Kaliya, I don't want to punish you. But what can I do? All these animals died drinking your water. You have poisoned the lake. For that reason, I gave a little punishment. But honestly speaking, I don't want to deal." And what is the next one? So Krishna actually, after subduing Kaliya, what Krishna did? Told Kaliya, actually, I don't want to kill you. I don't want to give you trouble. But Kaliya, you are making this water poisonous. On the top of it, just 1 minute, Yes. Anyway, so Krishna subdued Kaliya. And because Nagapatnis were his wives, Krishna spared them. Krishna spared Kaliya actually. Tam prekshaniya sukumara ghanavadatum srivatsa kaustubhadaram. Kamalodharangrim. What is that? Srivatsa kaustubhadaram smita sundarasya. Sandasya manusrusha bhujyat chada. Such a tender boy. Mother Yashoda would always worry. So anyway, what is it? Krishna, after subduing Kali, he said, "I'm sorry, Kaliya. I gave you a little punishment. Don't feel bad for them. Don't feel bad. Don't be dissatisfied. It is my duty to protect the cows. I know these cows are worshipped with devatas also. The next one is a highly learned. What does it mean by this quality, highly learned? Highly learned. A person is very highly educated and acts strictly on moral principles. He is called highly learned. So who will repeat after? Who will repeat? When a person is highly educated and strictly on moral principles, he is called highly learned. A person conversant in different departments of knowledge is called educated, and because he acts on principles, acts on moral principles, is called morally stout. Together, not together, these two factors are very strong. I have a question for all of you. Let us see what you say. Everyone is listening or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, no, what is that? So the one I said, Krishna's quality is fluent. Sorry, not fluent. What is the previous quality said?
Highly learned.
I know, pleasing talker. Krishna spoke. Sorry, Kalia, please forgive me. I have to take care of the cows. That's why please don't be dissatisfied with me. So Krishna is answering this. Hare Krishna. And then after that, so Prabhupada is writing here, Krishna is taking care of cows. Some of you start taking care of cows, Krishna will be very happy with you. One time I told one devotee in India, Prabhu, you take care of cows, I'll send money. You start Goshala. I will send money, and if you take care of cows, Krishna will be pleased with you. One or two, not many. But anyway, the devotee didn't respond. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanyata Jayatitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. So Krishna was offering excuse. The 10th quality is Krishna is fluent. Fluent means a person who can speak meaningful words with politeness and good qualities is called Vavaduka. Vavaduka are fluent. So how Krishna is fluent? One day Krishna's son Nanda Maharaj is performing the fire sacrifice. How many of you remember? Actually, now Govardhan story is coming actually day after tomorrow. Sorry, what is it? On Tuesday. See how nicely Krishna stopped Nanda Maharaj from performing Indra Puja. What is the philosophy that Krishna used at that time to stop Nanda Maharaj from performing the fire sacrifice? Anyone remembers?
Karma Mimamsa philosophy, Prabhuji.
Karma Mimamsa philosophy. Amazing. What does it mean, Amma?
If we do good, that will come back to us.
If you follow Karma Mimamsa means if you do your duty sincerely, nicely, you don't need to worship any Devata, Devi Devata. But actually that is an atheistic philosophy. But Nanda Maharaj, because Nanda Maharaj is driven to do anything to please Krishna, Nanda Maharaj actually agreed. But Krishna spoke that time Karma Mimamsa philosophy, which is atheistic. Means if you do your duty nicely, you don't need to depend on anybody. Because if you do nicely, results have to come automatically. Is this philosophy right or not? Or wrong or not?
Not completely right, Prabhuji.
No, but why?
That verse in Bhagavad Gita is that there are 5 factors for anything. So our karma is just one of them. There are a lot of other factors that determine the result.
Okay. Just repeat the last line again, you said?
So for the result to come, it is not just if we do the karma, we'll get the result. Ishvara is also one factor.
Yes.
Then the endeavors of other people also factor. So like that 5 factors are there.
Exactly. I mean, perfect. 3 times terrible. In Karma Mimamsa philosophy, there is no dependence on God. He is atheistic actually. Thank you. Krishna's sanction has to be there. Even if you work very hard, results will not come all the time. You know? So he was very nicely, teaching father how he should not perform. One wife of a cowherd man said, wow, she was speaking to Krishna's friends. Krishna was speaking so politely and gently, as if he was pouring nectar into everyone's ears. After learning such so sweet words, who will not be attracted? Hare Krishna. Who will not be attracted by Krishna? Because he speaks so nicely. So, what is that? Uddhava is telling, Krishna's words are so attractive that they can immediately change the heart of even opponent. His words can immediately solve all the questions and problems of this world. Although he does not speak very long, each and every word from his mouth contains volumes of meaning. These speeches of Krishna are very pleasing to heart, very pleasing to my heart. Uddhava is telling. I have a question for all of you. Let us see who will answer. The words of Krishna are so attractive, they can immediately change the heart of even opponent. Whose heart Krishna changed? Anyone can answer on this question? Whose heart is, can you give me an example where by listening to Krishna's words, people's hearts are changed?
I forgot the name, but one of the brothers of Pandava, one of the brothers of Duryodhana, he came on the side of Yudhishthira Maharaj.
Not just battlefield, but anywhere.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prahlad Maharaj, he changed his mind once he saw the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
What we got?
Once the conch shell touched his head, everything changed. Prahlad Maharaj, not Prahlad Maharaj, sorry. Dhruva Maharaj.
Okay. Supreme Lord revealed his, he got his knowledge. Yes, that's fine. Any other name? Or, any other example? Changing the heart of an opponent.
Because the gopis in Vraja, they'll be angry with Krishna, but how Krishna will act, they will forget his mischiefs and what he did. But they're not strictly opponents. They are anyway Krishna's side.
Okay.
Prabhuji, is it Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also? He changed the heart of Chandkasi.
He changed also the hearts for Chandkasi, yes, that's fine. He changed the hearts of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He changed the heart of Prakashananda Saraswati. He changed the hearts of people whom he met during his South India trip, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. So the next quality, Krishna is highly learned, highly educated and acts strictly on moral principle. is called highly learned. When a person is highly educated and acts strictly on moral principles, he is called highly learned. A principle, a person conversant in different departments of knowledge is called educated. And because he acts on moral principles, he is called moralist out. Together, these two factors constitute learning. So, person is highly educated, one quality, acts strictly on moral principles, another quality. Then it's called learned. That's called learned. Learned. What is the example? If you want, I can repeat again. Whenever a person is highly educated and acts strictly on moral principles, it's called learned. So can anyone give example for this? You know, I'm repeating again. When a person is highly learned, highly educated and acts strictly on the moral principles, is called highly learned.
Vidura Prabhuji?
Bhishmadev Prabhuji?
Bhishmadev.
Vidura
No,
Prabhuji?
huh?
Vidura?
Vidura and Bhishmadev. Highly learned is actually Vidura. Highly learned is Bhishmadev also. Both. You know, and highly learned is actually Maharaj Yudhishthira also. But Krishna is a supremely highly learned. You know. So because Krishna is origin of all the education, right? You know. Vidura and Bhishmadev, that's a good example. But Krishna is a supremely learned because Krishna. No, one example is what is that? When he is receiving education from Sandipana Muni, what is Sandipana Muni? Rupa Goswami is comparing Krishna with the ocean. When sun comes, ocean's water is ocean water dries up. 1 minute. What is it? Yeah. So Vidura is like, Krishna is like ocean. And what happens? The water in the ocean is evaporated. The clouds will form. Clouds will form and rain will occur. The rain will occur and where will the rain fall? So anyway, rain will occur on the land and they're all connected to the rivers. All this water goes through the rivers. How many of you are understanding? So once the water is, what is that? Rivers dump that water into the ocean, again water is back. So likewise, Lord Chaitanya was speaking, he was asking questions and Ramananda was replying. Finally, Ramananda says, my Lord, I am your stringed instrument. My tongue is your stringed instrument. I am your puppet. You are making me speak all these wonderful things. Haribol. Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, because he's asking very. Lord Chaitanya is telling, Yehi Bahya, go forward. Yehi Bahya, go forward. So what is that? Finally, Ramananda starts talking about what is that? 5 rasas. Finally, he speaks up to Mathuri ras. You know, what is that? So then one point is, my Lord, nobody has asked anything beyond this. Lord Chaitanya said, go forward, go forward. Ah. So then we get a doubt. Right, who is speaking? Krishna is speaking or Ramananda is speaking? Krishna is speaking. I mean, Lord Chaitanya is speaking. But Lord Chaitanya is speaking through the tongue of Ramananda. Likewise, one minute. Yeah. So Krishna learned education from Sandipani Muni. Krishna learned for education from Sandipani Muni. But is Krishna learning from Sandipani Muni? Does Krishna need to learn from Sandipani Muni? No. Krishna does not need to learn from Sandipani Muni. What else? You know? So, goddess of learning, she serves Krishna because Krishna learned one vidya a day with Balramji. 64 items of education. So, not that Krishna is learning from Sandipani Muni. The knowledge, Mother Saraswati is very happy to assist the Lord in whatever capacity he is situated in. What is the next quality? The next quality is Krishna is highly intelligent. A man is called intelligent if he has sharp memory and fine discretion. Can some, what is that? A man is called intelligent if, and so what is it? If he has a sharp memory and fine discretion. Why not? Why not? Krishna remembers everything. What is that? He remembers past, future, and present. Both the Bhavishani, Vartamana, Arjuna. So highly intelligent means, yeah, Krishna knows everything. Krishna is present in everyone's heart as Paramatma. What rule is to be dictated to whom? Oh. How many of you agree Krishna's memory is sharp? Why?
Because all memory is given by him, Prabhuji, to us.
Yes. Second one?
And he remembers past, present, future of everybody.
That's it. Krishna remembers everything, past, present, future. So, so why did he go to then Krishna? Why did he go to Sandipani Muni to learn? What is the need for Krishna to go and learn from Sandipani Muni? If he knows past,
just to set an example for everybody.
That is it, to set an example. That's it. And Prabhupada gives, intelligent means a discriminating power. Prabhupada gives a wonderful, actually, Rupa Goswami gives a wonderful example. When Kalayavana attacked the city of Mathura, Kalyavana was barbaric, Yavanam. But Krishna will not touch him by hand. So Kalyavana attacked Mathura for two reasons. Kalyavana gave out a city of and what Krishna did, Kalyavana did not want to touch him because he's Yavana. Yavana means they are covetous. So what Krishna did? Krishna took him, Krishna took him to the cave of Muchkunda, and Kalyavana disturbed Muchkunda. And what is that? Okay, now let me see. Who knows why Muchkunda is staying? What is the benediction he asked?
One time he helped demigods, Prabhuji, so they gave the benediction. He asked for the boon that I want to sleep, but whoever disturbs me, they should burn to ashes.
Very nice, wonderful. Kalyavana obtained a benediction from Lord Shiva that nobody in the Yadu dynasty can kill him. So knowing well this, Krishna doesn't want to waste his time fighting. And on top of it, Krishna doesn't want to touch Kalyavana because he's Yavana. So what he did, he knew Maharaj Muchkunda obtained that boon and who is actually sleeping in the cave nearby. So he led Kalyavana to, he led Kalyavana to that cave. And as expected, what happened? Maharaj Muchkunda was sleeping. Kalyavana thought this is the same, this is Krishna sleeping. Then what happened? Kalyavana tried a couple of times, nobody was opening the door. He became angry. So what we will do, I think we have to end it here. I have one more class, I have to leave. We'll continue this. I want to tell all the devotees, I am extremely busy during these days. Should we stop these classes during Kartik? And after Kartik is over, should we resume it? Or should we stop? You can all read Krishna's qualities. It's just Krishna's qualities only. And I'm doing every Wednesday this class. What is that? Chaitanya Bhagavat. I think that is better. I'm thinking, this is what I want to ask everyone. Should we stop for 1 month and resume it? But then we have to speak about qualities only. Or should we stick to one class, Chaitanya Bhagavat? That is enough Wednesday. Whatever you tell me, I'll do it. But I want to end it for today.
Prabhuji, we can take off for a month, but let us continue, Prabhuji. Of course, it's up to you, Prabhuji, your timings and how much you can spare.
Okay. So what we'll do then, we'll stop them, and if everyone has that mood, I'm fine, because this is yesterday we had a 24-hour kirtan, and today I gave a Bhagavatam class. Then I went to somebody's home and there, what do you call this, Damodar class. Then this class, then I have a 5 o'clock class, then I have a 7:30 class. I'm finding it a little difficult. The only thing that will please me is if you all go and preach to people and show as many people I'm preaching to, or I'm doing this, that's the only thing I'll be happy. Probably we can continue this later, but yeah, I need just 1 month break. And that way, what happens, I can do something, what do you call it? Otherwise, sometimes I'm falling asleep during the classes, actually becoming weak. So what I'm thinking is, also I can cater to new people. I thought existing people, Chaitanya Bhagavat is fine. One class is fine. I'm also, what do you call, I have so many responsibilities. and finding it time literally difficult. I have to chant my rounds, but of course you all became very amazingly wonderful devotees. I'm happy for that. But go for book distribution, go for prasadam distribution, start a preaching program. Give Krishna to others, give Lord Chaitanya to others. That is the only thing I can ask from you people. That's it. If you all think I should continue this, I can continue after a month, and I'm fine with that. Thank you very much, and we'll end it here today. I'm finding it difficult actually. Take my obeisances to everyone. Always to Srila Prabhupada. We'll end it. Is that okay?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.